Hello, everyone, and welcome back to not only another week of Sabbath School Nuggets, but to the last week of this quarter's lesson. Now, before we begin, I just want to say thank you to Cynthia for all of her wonderful insights into this quarter's study on the Psalms. Last week, Cynthia walked us through the lesson that was entitled Worship That Never Ends. Now, this week's lesson is entitled Wait on the Lord, and we're going to look at how the Psalms remind us that good things happen when you wait on God. Our memory text for this week comes from Psalms 27 and 14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Solomon once wrote in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 that there is a time and a season for every activity under heaven. I think that we could say the same thing about our lesson study this quarter, that there seems to be a psalm for every season of our lives. A psalm for singing, a psalm for grieving, a psalm when we need healing, and a psalm when we need laughter, a psalm for kings, and a psalm for peasants, a psalm to help us mend, heal, worship, love, and to know God. You see what I mean? No matter what you're going through, God has provided a psalm just for you. And this includes those times when there's nothing you can do but wait on God, which can be a difficult thing to do, especially when you believe that if you wait too long, you might lose something important. Which brings us to Sunday's lesson. Now, I don't know about you, but I hate to wait. I do. I'm a let's get it done kind of person. I'm goal-driven and task-oriented and such. I like to get things done. Don't get me wrong. I don't like to rush either, but I like to get things done. And the truth of the matter is, I hate waiting because it reminds me that I'm not the one in control. I know this because what I'm waiting on are forces outside of my control. For example, there was a time when one of my kids was very sick. We were just coming back from a mission trip to Belize, and my daughter became very ill on the trip home. We rushed her to the hospital not knowing what tropical disease she might have picked up. So there I am, waiting for the doctors to run their tests to figure out what's going on. But I'm worried and anxious because there was nothing I could do but trust the doctors with something I wanted fixed. And I mean fixed right now because our need was urgent. Now, here's the thing. There is a psalm for those times when your situation is dire, those times when you need God to do something. Those times when if God doesn't act, all will be lost. There's a time for those psalms. The psalm, Wait on the Lord, and we'll talk about that a little later in the week. Thank you for stopping by. Have a look at your lesson. I'll see you tomorrow.